Hey guys, what's up? This is Blaze, the movie fan with you yet again, and today I will be talking about that fucking asshole as Ketchum. Now I don't give a fuck if he's a fictional character or not. He still deserves bashing since he is an awful character. And I am going to talk about him in second person because I have to in order to get my point across. As Ketchum is the main reason why I hate being a Pokémon fan. Not only does he make Pokémon trainers look bad, he also makes Pokémon fans in general look bad. And that's what I can't stand about him. And don't give me that bullshit excuse, it's a kids show. Because I can tell you right now that it is intended for everyone. G rating does not mean intended for kids. So don't give me that bullshit, alright? Besides, I could spend hours telling you all the stuff that's in the Pokémon anime that clearly are not healthy for kids. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about the character as Ketchum and why he sucks. First of all, the claim that he is in an early stance is complete fucking bullshit. Take a good look, and take a very good look at Ash Ketchum, Brock, Davin, and all the other characters that are supposedly in their early 10s. Do they look like it at all? No, Ash Ketchum and Davin look like freaks in their 20s at least. And Brock looks like a man in his 20s at least. Not only do they look that way, they actually also act that way. And don't tell me that they are kids because they are kids in that universe. I think that argument is bullshit because just because you claim to be something doesn't mean that you are. There are many kids on YouTube who claim to be in their 20s, but you can clearly see that they are younger than 10. Does that make them adults? No. It makes them kids who are liars. Just the same way as Ash Ketchum is lying about being a kid when he is in reality an adult. Still don't believe me? Well, let me tell you something. As Ketchum, you are not fooling me. I can obviously tell that you are an adult. Just because you rely on your mother and A childish behavior does not make you a kid. You know what that makes you? A man-child. A man-child is someone who acts like a kid when he is clearly an adult. And as Ketchum clearly fits the definition of a man-child. First of all, as Ketchum is a dishonest asshole. Someone might be saying, as Ketchum isn't an asshole, he is actually a nice guy. If those of you say that argument, I just want to say, get a fucking clue. Saying that as Ketchum is a nice guy is like saying the annoying orange is an honest political candidate. It doesn't take long to realize that he is a dishonest asshole. I mean, he lies to everyone, including his most trusted friends. How is he lying? Well, he tells them that he will one day be a Pokémon master when he clearly will not. That makes him a liar. And to make matters worse, the few friends that he travels with, a lot of them are dumber than the guy himself. There are two female protagonists of the Pokémon anime that I just can't stand, and that's Davin and Misty. I hate Misty because she is an arrogant bitch who thinks that her Pokémon are the best fucking Pokémon out there, and everyone who disagrees with her are wrong. And that's why I can't stand her. Davin is even more annoying than Misty. Every time I watch her, I feel like screaming at her, shut the fuck up about contests, you fucking cunt. Usually I don't use the C word, but I think that's the best way to describe her. She is a cunt that needs to shut the fuck up. I don't care how long I will make this video. I want to tell you guys why I think that Ash Ketchum is one of the absolute worst characters for a show ever. There are some good characters on the show, but I am not going to talk about them in that video, because this video will only be focusing on the negative aspects of Ash Ketchum, because there are a lot. Did I say only? Because I meant mostly, because there are some positive aspects of the guy. Also, Ash Ketchum cannot accept a loss. If you think he can accept a loss and just move on with his life, then let me ask you this. Why the fuck did Ash Ketchum bitch about losing in the Kanto region? He didn't earn any of the badges in the Kanto region. He only got them to do good deeds, and he feels absolutely no shame about it. And that proves that he is a fucking idiot. Sure, in the later seasons, he might have been nicer to the gym leaders, but he is still being an asshole towards people who are obviously right about him. Take Paul for example. He can see through Ass's bullshit. And Paul calls Ass Ketchum pathetic. But instead of taking it like a man and actually try to learn from his mistakes, he bitches about it, cries about it, and acts like a total pussy. Which proves that he's a fucking hypocrite. That's another reason why he fits the definition of a man-child. Now, there is one positive aspect about this guy. And that's the fact that he is being nice to his Pokémon. Unfortunately, he has the worst luck when it comes to capturing Pokémon. Because all of his Pokémon are actually dumber than the man himself. Because they want him to believe that he will be something special one day, when in reality he's not. Another reason why all the Pokémon he captures are dumb is because they don't wanna evolve. And it's not for any good reasons either. It's because they never wanna grow the fuck up. They just wanna stay the same for eternity. And that is fucking pathetic. It's like being 17-year-old man who still wears diapers and still pisses on the floor with no shame. This might sound disgusting, but that's exactly how it feels like. Also, the fact that Pikachu happens to be the Pokémon mascot is another reason why I hate the franchise so much. Ass's Pikachu is nothing but a fucking pet. That's right, I share it. And to make matters worse, his Pikachu is actually worse than the guy himself. And if you so much as say one mildly negative thing about Ass Ketchum or his battling style, that Pikachu will kick your ass. Regardless if you have a gun or not. Also, his Pikachu encourages the childish behavior, which is something that really pisses me off. There's also one thing that I need to point out. The only reason why this show wants us to believe that Ass Ketchum is in his early 10s is because it actually wants us to have some sympathy for him. No, I don't sympathize with assholes. You can't fool me by lying to me about his age. Ass Ketchum is the main reason why I fucking hate the Pokémon anime so much. But why do I keep on watching it regardless? Well, it's for one reason and one reason only. And that is the Pokémon battles. The Pokémon battles are awesome and keep me entertained throughout the Pokémon anime. And to be fair, there are a lot more positive things about the Pokémon anime. Cylon, Brock, and Iris are actually very good people. But I'm not done bitching about the Pokémon anime just yet. Now it's time to talk about the villains. The villains of the show are actually the worst villains I've ever seen. And I don't mean worst as in evil. I mean worst as in shittiest. They don't do their job because they enjoy it. They do it because they are scared that their boss will fire them if they don't. Jesse is an arrogant bitch that seriously needs some fucking help. James is a poor man that has to be stuck with trying to steal. I really feel sorry for that guy, I really do, because I can see that he's a good guy. But the only reason why he steals is because he is afraid. And every time I hear that meowth fucker talk, I want to shoot him in the face. And I'm serious. He is so fucking annoying. So there, those are the reasons why I hate Ketchum so fucking much. And every time I think about him, it just makes me wish that Pokémon never existed. Because he really makes me ashamed of being a Pokémon fan. Now, I can't say that I hate the Pokémon anime 100%. Sure, I hate it because of the main character being a total dick. But to be honest, there are actually many good parts about the anime. Most of the Pokémon are actually very interesting to learn about. And in most episodes, we get to know about more new Pokémon. And I will give the Pokémon anime a credit for one thing. At least it can be entertaining. But there is one show that sucks in every aspect, and that is Kids Next Door. The reason why I hate Kids Next Door so much is because it makes kids believe that it is okay to use ketchup to fight a gangster who has a gun in his hand. Sure, there are no gangsters in the show itself, but it still gives kids the indications that it is okay to use lame weapons to fight something like a gangster. And if kids actually acted like the kids in the show Kids Next Door, they would get fucking shot. That is why I hate Kids Next Door so fucking much. There isn't a single thing good about it. Well guys, that's all I gotta say. Thank you for watching, have a great day, and fuck you Ketchum, you should be fucking ashamed.